more punishment. There.
Can't we work something out? No?
C'est ça. Bah, nice, la coa crash. Ah, attendez. Ah, c'est chiant, ça fait déjà hier ça avec crash comme ça. Qu'est-ce que je cherchais à la base? Ah oui, je voulais utiliser le de soin. J'en ai plus? Et pourquoi ça me dit que j'en ai plus? C'est beaucoup plus simple pour s'occuper des ennemis. D'avoir beaucoup plus de PV. Ah, une fléchette tranquillisante, c'est pas mal aussi. Quoi, pour un militaire qui a un flingue, une fléchette... Oh. Par contre, il y a quand même des petits bugs, ça se voit.
Righto, sir. Okay, sir.
Attention all personnel. Any soldier in
Mommy said the key was in General Bing's office.
should talk to Corporal Elstree at mess.
And it's absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Il y a le portrait qui est caché.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their...
There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this.
Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Pas juste la taper. Accord, note, accord. Non. Note, accord, note.
Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it. Well, aren't I clever, Clogs? A hatch.
Attention all
If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Arthur was a gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Astley. Don't miss this uproarious comedy. Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is not necessary to capture him unarmed.
Who's on guard duty? There's a mole in the hole.
Attention all personnel.
Whack the mole!
Merry band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet,
They're
at
bombing
8
us
p.m.
again!
in the mess hall. All merry party. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
We
Just lie down.
Qu'est-ce qui me téléphonique de la thune? Ah, c'est enculé.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the tacks again. If your feet are sore from marching all day,
Ok, déplacé.
take a break and join the painters next Monday. Any volunteers
Pas vraiment ce que je
will be
voulais.
excused from marching.
Pas ce que j'aurais dû faire. Alors...
Maybe if I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed.
Bon, attends, déjà, au niveau de la tenue, ça, je pense que je vais l'équiper. Voilà. Ça, je risque pas grand chose. Ensuite, niveau des armes, j'ai plus grand chose. Ça, c'est un peu dommage. Mais, ouais, faut que j'en dépose un, malheureusement.
And dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
All right, here goes.
Attention all personnel.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie.
Intruder should be captured
He knew it was alarmed, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew.
necessary capture him unharmed.
How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side. I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out.
En vrai, j'avais clairement tiqué que c'était la solution.
No one saw me hide. I bet I could stay here forever.
Mais bon.
At least until I starved to death.
Oi! That's not yours!
Il y a des juste de con qu'il y a sur le jeu. Vas-y, bois un petit peu.
Music to my ears!
Come back for another beating?
It's started! It's finally started!
C'était sûr, à partir du moment où il fallait...
Papier
c'est
mâché
par là que c'était.
tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie, that won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Attends, normalement là, je vais voir combien je vais gagner de la quête. 5. Donc je serai à 8, donc je peux encore augmenter mes PV, ça me la pute. Ça j'aime bien. Attends, je vais voir, est-ce que je suis en train d'abîmer mon masque? Ok.
Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's Victory Garden should talk to Corporal Elstree at Mess.
Ok. Le mec était red mort, il est pas là. Ce mec était réveillé, il dort. Bon.
You're rubbish at hide and seek, aren't you?
Needs must when the devil drives. Oh, just relax. Don't question it.
La marque de la bête.
I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Mais attends, j'étais venu par là. Ah, d'accord, là ça s'est effondré, faut pas que j'y retourne. Putain, c'est par là que je... Ah non. Putain, heureusement.
Young Artie! Come on up!
Par contre. Désolé mon ref, mais retiré. Parce que comme un porc dedans, ça va me péter les... Je pas envie de me péter les couilles pendant deux jours à entendre ça. Bah, il m'a bien dit d'aller le voir. J'en sais rien, au pire je l'ignore, on s'en fout.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was
It's
alarmed?
a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the
We're all
others.
risen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. And if it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Mec, il y a du Nuka-Cola, attends. Ah, je peux pas lui voler sa bouffe, fils de pute. Bon, 8 XP. Alors, plus de PV. Comment aiguiser un bâton? Ah, nice. Logique pour eux. Ouais, bon bah vas-y, pour l'instant celui-là est le moins efficace. Hein. J'ai du mal à comprendre, est-ce qu'on vit tous dans une espèce de porcherie mais sous drogue? Ou est-ce qu'en fait les autres vivent pas sous drogue et c'est juste que j'ai rien compris? Et je suis seul qui suis... Enfin, tous les autres vivent du coup sous drogue, et puis même encore actuellement, et juste se rendent pas compte qu'ils sont pas sous drogue. Ok, finalement on va pouvoir jouer encore plus longtemps que prévu. C'était prévu 14 heures, maintenant 16 heures.
No!
What am I doing?
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Hell, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Hell, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy, can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Bah les gars, c'est fun, hein.
Number 2. Now serving number 2. Welcome to the rehabilitation centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
C'était pas comme ça. C'est où, là-bas?
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room. Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. Wind us still and wind up. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty, make thee
Tu vas me frapper par
mightier
derrière.
yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy: vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh, damn it! They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they? Snug as a bug on a drug. Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Please head into the theater and take a seat. Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax, and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy, C. Why does everything have eyes?
That's right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question, please.
If
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. give me flowers, B. talk about old times, C. stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
Chérie les fleurs.
Excellent! Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please God, make them stop staring.
That's right, clear one. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, clear two. Today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a seventh try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington, Wales. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Attends.
No, player 1. That's not the answer we're looking for. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer.
Ah, je vais répondre à sa place.
Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. pop a joy, B. put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy, C. why does everything have eyes?
Ah, je peux pas répondre, c'est chiant. Ça aurait vraiment été fun que je réponde à sa place ou le truc qui rentre puisqu'il est autorisé.
Oh dear, no, player 1. That's not the answer we're looking for. Player 2. I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Judge Constable. Constable, your question.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, Please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir.
Je comprenais pas pourquoi il me parlait de fleurs, le mec.
Isn't this wonderful?
Oh, I can't remember the last time someone came through.
Welcome back to civilization.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
What a lovely day to promenade.
Lovely day for it.
No, those are the nuts.
There you are.
I can't wait to see how they fix that blood hole.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks. Lovely weather.
Did you hear? Mrs. Sapper found a bomb.
Lovely day for it.
Right as rain, right as rain.
All right.
All right.
Putain, c'est fou. Ah. Ah, j'ai les larmes qui coulent tellement je me sens pas bien. Tellement j'ai toussé fort.
A joy detector. I better take my joy. I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wonder what happened to the letters.
I'm so looking forward to the Battle of Flowers, aren't you?
Odd. Why are there peepers patrolling the park? I should snoop around a bit.
Cheer up, you butt! Keep calm!
Your joy, darling. Take your joy.
No need to get excited.
They've got blood on their hands. Look at him. He's covered. There's blood all over him. Look at him. They've got blood all over him. Move along, please.
You won't get away with this.
Save a bit for the next minute.
Get away with this.
The one that did it.
Look, they got blood on their hands.
I've got better things to do.
Pas cool ça, je me fais follow et je vais me faire tabasser. Bon les gars, du coup vous pouvez partir.
Poor thing. What's she on about?
Ok, non mais vas-y.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, dearie. Please don't tell anyone. I promise I'll stop crying. I'll take my joy, I promise.
Don't worry. I will keep your secret.
I miss them. I miss them so.
I miss them too.
You used to grow lilies.
Lilies? I thought you meant the... Lilies?
I overwatered them last year. Killed them. And I can't find fresh bulbs anywhere. We used to grow them together, Violet and I, before her husband got so jealous. I've one of the last proper vegetable gardens in all of Hamlin. But no one will trade me lily bulbs.
Well, you never know. Maybe some will turn up.
Would you like some tea?
Thanks, but I must be going. Poor thing. She does miss her lilies. And I think her friend, too. Wait a minute. There's a lily patch in the garden district, isn't there? On Ludd's Holm. Every time we went past it, Percy told me the exact same thing about how a lily patch lasts for practically ever until you rip the bulbs out. Maybe I could do a nice sad old lady a favour.
On va pas faire cette quête.
I thought I was going to have to call a Bobby.
What happened to him?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. He's been a solid citizen long as I've been on this beat. Then today he's gone on about leaving Hamlin, waving around a suitcase like a rotten downer.
Well, we can't have that.
Don't know where he thought he was going. Nobody goes to the garden district, don't have to.
Maybe he had relatives across the bridge.
That's right. There's been an outbreak of relatives across the bridge.
Has there been an outbreak of downers?
No. Of course not. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm sure the joy is just as good as it's ever been. Each batch just gets better and better. You keep taking it, it'll take care of you.
And don't you even think I saw that? And don't... Downer. That's the last time you do that.
What's that? Where did you think I used to run the 100 metres?
You did it! You can't deny it. That's the last time you do that around here.
With this, you...
Someone that did it.
Jesus. Oh my God.
You're only making it harder on yourself.
That's it. Run.
I saw that, you robber.
Right, I've had it with you. Shave the haircut.
The jig is up, you degenerate.
Right, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Right. Enough of that, then.
Je vais essayer de voler la valise à nouveau.
Hey! What are you doing now?
No downers here. Fine.
I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
Well, I'm glad all the nonsense I don't see what all.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell.
Ok. Je peux pas encore boire. Qu'est-ce que ça, je peux pas encore boire?
Don't you forget it!
J'ai rien à boire, c'est chiant. Ok.
I saw that! I won't have it! Downer!
Il passe beaucoup de temps à se planquer quand même.
Be off with you then.
Bah, ça a bien une gueule de bar pourtant, pourquoi il n'y a pas rentré dedans? Comme ça, c'est une gueule de boutique, mais on peut rentrer dedans, c'est nice. Ok, ça c'est cool.
Poor guys. I suppose there are more lingering ways to go. Still a bit sloshy. Good place for giant octo. Pie.
Il faut le truc pneumatique pour aller chercher du huile là. Santé.
Now, if I can find the switch again, I'm in business. Good. All ready for my next visit back here. Now boarding on platform 2, a local train to Avalon, stopping at Scarfolk.
Oh putain.
We'll be leaving it. Ah, fond memories cowering from the bombs with Mum, Dad and Percy.
En plus comme ça je pourrais trouver une pelle et la garder. Ça change rien là, c'était pas ici, il faut la casser de l'autre côté. Un côté que je ne pouvais pas aller. Bon en fait ça change pas que j'ai quand même cherché une pelle en fait. Ce sera plus simple de trouver une ici qu'en ville. Bon, faudrait que t'arrêtes de bugger le jeu.
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. The fox is in the henhouse. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend?
Are you a tourist? Don't eat the meat! Don't eat it! Ah!
Can I just borrow this?
Get him!
We'll laugh about this later.
Rubbish hiding, you know.
Spoiling for a fight, are we?
It's him!
I see you.
Comment t'appelles?
What have we come to?
Putain, c'est putain.
That's what my friends say. I thought I saw one too, but I wasn't sure. City. That's what my friends say. I thought I saw one too, but I wasn't sure, as we all had a bit too much to drink. There are no ancient catacombs or old bomb shelters underneath our streets. And of course, Wellington.
Save a bit for the next minute.
J'ai fait un shop pas loin, donc je me dis que peut-être... là-bas qu'il y avait une chance d'avoir un shop.
Oh my god.
C'est là.
Let me see. Nice to see you.
Fais chier, j'ai rempété ma pelle mauvais moment tout à l'heure. Attends. Tac. Quasiment tout droit.
Check your joy level and make sure that it's where it should be. Good. Continue strong. Edwin Powell, of course.
This won't take a minute. Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in kindergarten. Oh, God. I actually think you owed me a bit of money.
Yes. Allez, vas-y.
I can't keep doing this. Maybe I should sit down for a bit.
C'est cool.
Mashed Snell. Clever of them to pave the tracks with good intentions. That feels entirely too good.
L'eau du robinet, elle a du joy. Ok, c'est super bizarre.
Oh! Did you hear that?
I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Good as gone. And don't you even think about coming back?
Et ensuite, je vais être en pleine rechute, donc il faut que je reste encore là. Faut vraiment prendre tout le temps. Sincèrement, la drogue, si t'en prends pas toutes les 5 minutes, tu te sens tellement mal après. En vrai, pour 3 points, il pourrait y avoir quoi d'intéressant? D'accord, donc je vois toutes les fleurs mortes. Quand je suis sous quand je suis en
If I want him to
descente.
bugger off, I bet a nice bottle of scotch would help.
We'll have none of that around here.
Pace yourself, Arthur.
Ah, j'ai fini quoi? Lettre trempée de larmes. Ok, j'ai 6. J'ai pas des quêtes à faire après. Non. J'ai pas de quête à faire dans l'immédiat.
I don't have time for this nonsense. What are you rabbiting about for?
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
You flirt.
Strangely.
Maybe you're not all bad after all.
You won't get away. Ah! There's the murderer! Right to the... Cheer up! Cheer up now!
Ground barley, for example.
Sorry.
Why wouldn't it be? Scrumptious. And why wouldn't it be? Barley's the key ingredient in beer. Ha ha ha! Now I've got your attention, haven't I? Making beer is like making tea. You pour hot water over partly sprouted barley grains. But after all this beer tea, it's all work, by the way, after it's been poured off and fermented to beer, there are bags and bags full of used barley. Can you believe that people used to feed spent mash to cows? What a waste! Mash to cows. What a waste! I mean, of course, it's not as yummy as it used to be, but there's still a few calories left.
Who are
All you need to do is grind used
Stop
barley.
bringing me down!
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Now, of course, that is used and require a lot more elbow grease. Like this, it'll really build up those muscles. Now, once you've got your barley flour, you just jolly well mix it in with wheat flour. If you can get it, that is. See, flour provides the sticky gluten that holds bread together. So the more flour you can mix in, the better. Ideally, proportions are 1 cup of barley to 1 cup of flour. However, if you really like to taste the barley, you can mix in 2 cups to 1 cup of flour. You'll have a more crumbly or cake-like consistency. Eat it in a bowl with a spoon. After all, it's going to look the same when it comes out the other end, isn't it? Well, so much for used barley. Now, if you can still get your hands on a potato, potato flour is another excellent extender for your flour supplies. Very important. You must slice your potatoes as thin as possible as you go making crisps. In fact, if you've got oil to fry them in, you can just skip making flour and go right to making crisps. Machine oil will do just as well as fat or grease. But bread is what you're about. Machine oil will do just as well as fat or grease. But bread is what you're about. And sliced potato slices until you can break them with your hand. If your oven works, dry them in the oven, but a fireplace is just as good. Just make sure you dry them and don't actually cook them. The key is that you don't want a lot of water in your potato flour. Just move them a little bit away from the fire. Now, I'm not actually going to...
Sweet dreams, Arthur.
Merci.
The ways of making you talk. Isn't that... Very good indeed. Well, I don't think we'll be able to top that one. If you do hear a good joke, don't hesitate to drop us a note past Humour Hour at our studio, 2 Marlborough House, in the centre of Wellington 12. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time for the best in humour.
Il y a eu des gardes de la ville. Chiant ça.
You must take your joy immediately.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
You know what? Never mind. Next week? Arthur? Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
Don't you lovely day for it me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! Oh, I knew it was you. I mean, the glasses, the hair, the really adorable jacket. Don't ask me how. You're not that awkward little boy anymore, are you? But the way you walk, it's like the mask isn't even there. I just knew. There's Arthur.
Sally? You look fantastic.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm out of my mind with boredom.
Green and white checked. Your dress, the last time I saw you. Running out the door.
Oh, that horrible gingham dress. Oh, God, that takes you back. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, ye of little fucking faith. I'm not going to turn you in. Whatever possessed you to go off your joy?
Percy.
Oh, God.
I saw a picture of him. I promised I'd look after him in Germany. I have to go and find him.
How are you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city.
Good Christ. Just tell the policeman that. I'm sure they'll wave you right on through.
Yeah, haven't figured that bit out yet.
I'm very close with General Bing.
Of course you are.
No.
You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
I mean, I could go see him and ask him to give you a letter of transit.
Don't put the General out on my account. I'm sure you've only so many favours you can ask of him.
My God. You still hate me, don't you?
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14 years.
We were 16!
How could you?
Because I liked him? Because he had that adorable beard? I don't know. There isn't a reason for everything. You're the last bloody person who should be off his joy.
I can't believe you are.
Believe me. Take enough stuff. Look. Some downer broke into my lab last week, literally tore the bars off the windows, and the ridiculous thing is I forgot to lock the front door. Point is, it's a horrible, terrible world out there. I just don't see you smashing your way into the city without a great deal of help.
Oh no, not me.
I'm living on the King's Road right now.
Of course you are.
I couldn't exactly have stayed there, could I? Like nothing happened.
Look, I'm sorry. This isn't what I meant to... Maybe we could help each other. Maybe I could come by when I'm feeling... better? Brilliant. You arse. How about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologising grievously? And asking nicely for a letter of transit. She knows General Bing.
Damn it, lads, she's Scarper. Oh, but what have we here? A friend of Miss Boyle's, innit? Funny, you don't seem all high and mighty. Perhaps we can express our feelings about Miss Boyle to her friend.
You're really bringing me down.
Get happy! Perk up, you!
It's not personal.
Now, what's all the scuffle? You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Nothing you need to worry about, Constable. I'll, just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on St. George.
Oh, well, no need to be in such a hurry. The bridge to St. George is, under renovations.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir. Dr. Faraday's the only one who knows how to fix the ridiculous contraptions on them bridges. Word has been sent, but we've not had the courtesy of a reply.
Why don't you, I don't know, go to Dr. Faraday's house?
Because Dr. F has removed to a secret location, the, location which headquarters keeps, secret.
All right. I'll ask your headquarters then.
You some kind of troublemaker. Stay out of city business.
I suppose if I want to go and make up with Sally, I need to get Dr. Faraday to come fix his bridge. So I need to visit police. Headquarters and find out where he's gone. Not risky at all. It's always a little extra complicated with Sally, isn't it?
Ok, bon. Mon pote vient de m'envoyer un message, il arrive dans quelques minutes. Donc on va sauvegarder ici. Et ensuite, bah, moi je vais y aller en fait. Et on se retrouvera peut-être plus tard les gars. Mais en tout cas dans l'immédiat, moi je vais y aller et peut-être ce soir un stream. En tout cas, salut, passez une bonne après-midi, désolé. Je pensais qu'elle allait me prévenir avant, mais non, elle me prévient vraiment 5 minutes avant. Voilà, salut les gars.